Car number 29 for David Blaine, north of Dayville. Alongside will be car number 47 for the current point leader, Tommy Fox from Plainfield. That's the Larry's Auto Machine sponsor, Pontiac. The next row is Matt Kovaluk driving car number 40. Car number 17 for Tom Fern from Westport alongside. Going 10 rows back. It's car number 4. They look to pick up the pace just a bit as a green flag comes out. It's Tommy Goodrow looks to lead the field down at turn number 1. Goodrow, your early race leader. After that, it's a side-by-side battle between Joey Mullen and Kevin Debus. Larry Cody battling with the 57 of Scott Gregory. That's CJ Fry and the deuce of Terry Brick as the field runs tightly bunched down the front stretch into turn number 1. Joe Mullen now running in that second spot. Scott Larry Cody back to third. Scott Gregory all by himself for the fourth position. After that, side-by-side action through the turns. Lap number 2 being scored this time around. Todd Servolo, the first to drop off the pace with a red number 22. As we've got trouble through the turns, Matt Sapiri going around. A couple other cars also involved. They did a nice piece of driving to get their cars pointed in the right direction, but the first caution will come. 22, Todd Servolo in the pit area. Meanwhile, we're just about set to return to green as the field looks to accelerate out of turn number 4. Scott Gregory hooked up with a 6X of CJ Fry. Throw in Mark Atkinson and Jerry Young. And what have you got about a mess down in turn number 1? As the field looks to accelerate out of turn number 4, Joe Mullen and Tommy Goodrow up in row number 1. It's Goodrow that gets the drag bite down to turn number 1. Joe Mullen running in that second spot with car number 23. That's 89 of Larry Cody and the deuce of Terry Brick. Here comes the 19 of Rondo. Rondo, they're a defending track champion, winless thus far in 1993. He'd like to change that just a bit with car number 19. But Tommy Fox right in his back bumper, the current point leader. Throw in the 29 of David Blaine as well. Meanwhile, battle shaping up for the second spot is Larry Cody, pulling up alongside the 23 of Mullen. Cody looks to come out on top for second, but caution is out on the speedway. A hard shot, Jerry Young and the 8 of Mark St. Hilaire. Jerry Young has the 33 fired up. O. Henry's Market sponsored Chevrolet with Ronnie Slack on board. Looks as though he's going to need the in. Well, the field looks to wind him up out of turn number 4. 4 down, 16 laps remaining. Tommy Fox quickly on the throttle. He's up to the 4th spot right behind the 23 of Joe Mullen. Tommy Goodrow continues to be your leader. Larry Cody running in the second spot with the 89. Out of turn number 4. This time by the look to click off lap number 5. Tommy Fox battling for that 3rd spot. He's got Joe Mullen caught down low. Fox running up high. Here comes Russ LaJoy. LaJoy comes to life. He's running 5th with a 28. Out of turn number 4, lap number 6 about to become history. As Joe Mullen working down low. Tommy Fox up high with a 47. Russ LaJoy right on Mullen's back bumper. That's car number 28. David Blaine right there. George McGugan right there as well with the yellow number 22. Out of turn number 4, it's Goodrow and Larry Cody. That's a side-by-side battle between Joe Mullen and Tommy Fox. Here comes Russ LaJoy. He's going to make that 3-car battle for that 3rd position. Tommy Fox now has that 3rd spot. LaJoy running 4th. Mullen now back to 5th. Then it's a side-by-side battle between George McGugan and the 29 of David Blaine, both relative newcomers to late model action here at the Speedway. In fact, they both got their start in 1992. McGugan was one of the strong running rookies in this division last season. David Blaine now running in the 7th position with car number 29. Then it's CJ Fry in the 6X. Halfway marker out this time around. It'll be 10 down, 10 to go. Farmer Phil Rondo caught in traffic at the back half of the field. 3 wide on the front stretch into turn number 1. Matt Sapiri battling with the 33 of Jerry Young. And one other automobile. Looks as though it's a 5 of Greg Peck, the other car involved. Everybody stays pointed in the right direction. We've got trouble over in turn number 4. To assassinate former president. As the 33 of Jerry Young going around Scott Gregory almost.
Made up of agents of the FBI and the secret staff.
The field tightly bunched over turn number 3. They look for the green. Out of turn number 4, Tommy Goodrow, the first on the throttle. Here comes Tommy Fox. He's right up alongside Larry Cody, side by side. Out of turn number 2, they worked their way down the backstretch into turn number 3. Russell Joy running in that 4th position. Joe Mullen running 5th. That's side by side between George McGugan and David Blaine. Well, Tommy Fox now up to 2nd as he pounds the back bumper of Tommy Goodrow's number 3. Nose to tail, they work their way down the backstretch into turn number 3, side by side for 3rd. It's a 28 of Russell Joy and the 89 of Larry Cody. Tommy Fox has the lead at the line as Tommy Goodrow now back to 2nd. He's tapped by the 28 of Russell Joy. Goodrow does a nice piece of work as he saves that automobile. LaJoy now running 3rd, running 4th. It's the 89 of Larry Cody. Then continues to be a side-by-side battle between David Blaine and George McGugan. 5 to go marker coming out this time by. I'll be 15 down. 5 laps remaining.
Letters from listeners who now appear to be responding to our...
Trouble on the front stretch, a 6-pack of Larry Goss. He flies out of line. Car also sponsored by Dino's Pizza and D's Mini Mart. Caution remaining out on the speedway. Tightly bunched over turn number 3. Cornwig looks to send the field off. 15 down, 5 laps remaining. Tommy Fox looks to pull out in front with the 47. Goodrow running 2nd. Russell Joy running 3rd. Then it's side by side between George McGugan and Larry Cody. David Blaine right there as well with the 29 out of turn number 4. Lap number 16 being scored this time around. Keep your eyes on the 4th Thunderbird as Farmer Phil Rondo looking to break back out into the top 5. We've got trouble over at turn number 3. Larry Cody going around the field. Looks to... The field forced to scatter. Down the backstretch. Safety vehicle parked in the infield out of harm's way. 16 down. 4 laps remaining. Tommy Fox, Tommy Goodrow, work up in row number 1, row 2. Russell Joy and George McGugan. Tommy Fox once again gets the jump down to turn number 1. Goodrow runs 2nd. Russell Joy running in the 3rd spot with a 28. The yellow number 22 for George McGugan next in line with that entry. After that, side by side, bumper to bumper through the turns as Jerry Young runs into trouble in the back half of the pack. Caution flag comes back out on the speedway. Once again, the safety vehicle looking to pull down off the speedway on the back stretch. Tommy Fox, Tommy Goodrow up in row number 1, row 2, Russell Joy and George McGugan. The field looks to tighten up the ranks over in turn number 3. It'll be a 3-lap dash to the finish. They accelerate out of turn number 4 is Tommy Fox, first to get the bite down to turn number 1. Goodrow right there with the 3 Connecticut. Then it's George McGugan in the yellow number 22. Russell Joy running in that 4 spot with the 28. Here comes Farmer Phil Rondo in car number 19 as Rondo breaks out into the top 5. 2 to go marker out this time around as we've got 2 and 3 wide out of turn number 4. The top 5 cars work nose to tail down the backstretch into turn number 3. Then it's David Blaine and C.J. Fry. White flag due out this time by as Goodrow and Fox. A little loose out of turn number 4. Final time around the block as Tommy Fox continues to lead the 3 Connecticut of Tommy Goodrow as Tommy Fox looks to go 3 for 3 in late model action in 1993. Out of turn number 4, the win goes to Tommy Fox. Car in trouble over through the turns. It looks as though it's a 5 of Greg Peck. The rest of the field able to work on by as Tommy Goodrow settles for the runner-up spot with car number 3. And unofficially in for position number 3, it's a yellow number 22. A fine run for George McGugan from Mystic, Connecticut, as he settles for position number 3. Unofficially in for 4th, car number 28 for Russell Joy. Well, Joe Golis already down trackside. He's going to have a word with your feature winners. Tommy Fox looks to pull down into victory lane.
It's 3 in a row for the current point leader. Barbara Pellish, the trophy queen, will make the presentation to the winning driver. She, by the way, the mother of Mark Atkinson down here in Victory Lane, and Tommy Fox driving the Larry's Auto Machine. Plainfield, Greyhound Park, Valenti's Auto Sale, Michael's Pool and Standing Centers, sponsored number 47, finds Victory Lane once again, this time from the back of the pack. He picks up the Acme Auto AC Delco bonus pucks for the night, an additional $25 bonus, as Barbara Pellish makes the presentation in Victory Lane. Of course, this is Mother's Day weekend, and Barbara Pellish, the mother of one of our drivers, makes the presentation. You know, Tommy Fox, that's 3 in a row. I don't think I've ever talked to a driver that often, and this is only the 3rd race of the year. What's it going to be like for the remainder of the year? We're going to be country cousins here or something?
Well, I hope so. It's obvious a lot of these guys out here are getting a lot faster. It's getting a lot tougher. We're going to have to go home and do our homework. We're not winning by the margin I thought we would, but I'm real happy that we did what we did tonight.
Last year, couldn't do anything right. This year, you can't do anything wrong. Why the turnaround?
It was homework over the winter. My guys put a lot of time in. They did a lot of work on the chassis, and the car is hooked up. Got a great motor under the hood from Larry's. That's the whole reason why right there.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? How about a nice round of applause? He puts 3 in a row together. Looking for more for the rest of the season.